you guys? How is it going today? Hope that you're having an awesome day wherever you are out there in the world. We are finally sitting down all together doing the Q&A you guys have requested. So without further ado, Gabby, let's go ahead and get started.
Oh, guys, help me.
Alright, so the first question is from AG Textures. It says, why you guys lived in Kuwait and what you do for a living. And I love you. We love you too. Thank you so much for your support.
So we love you.
Yeah. Okay, so the first part of the question, why did we live in Kuwait? Just for ministry and for
ministry and for work. Just a good opportunity. Plus, it was a good culture opportunity as well.
And what are we doing for a living? When you guys answered that question, Rashad had a job in Kuwait. Now he's back in America, transitioning back into America.
Yeah,
so
transitioning to employment here. So.
Yes. Next question said, this is from Dan's mom Slay. When will Gabby start pre-K or kindergarten? So funny story. So like if you guys were watching a few vlogs ago, there's a school that's near our home that actually accepts her. The only school that accepts pre-K. So I'm so pumped, I'm so excited. I get her registered only to find out that we're like a few miles not in the school district. So she's not going to start pre-K this year, only unless I'm able to find like a private school, like like a daycare that will accept her without making us pay a full month's rent. So it's so expensive out here. Daycare out here is super expensive. So yeah, so basically hopefully she starts this year. If not, then it's okay. We can wait until she starts kindergarten and she'll be ready to go. This question is from, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong.
Award Ahmed.
Yes. And I see your comments all the time. Thank you so much for your support as well. She says, my question is, what is your favorite color? And Rashad too, please say my name. I love you guys.
Award Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like Daddy's face.
She said she don't like Daddy's face.
Well, you look like me.
I think she's talking about his like pricklies of the beard.
Yeah, stuff that grows back.
My dad used to put his beard on our face, the pricklies. My favorite color is red.
Mine is actually blue.
Gabby, what's your favorite color?
Mine's
green.
Yeah.
It changes all the time.
Yeah, tomorrow's probably pink.
My favorite color.
And yellow. All right,
Thank you for that question. The next question, it says, how many siblings do you and your husband have? I'm going to go first because mine will be quicker. That's how many siblings. I have, oh my gosh, like 5.
Stop goofy.
I have 6 siblings.
All right, Gabby, go to your office. You gotta be quiet, okay?
She's going to her office. Okay, how many? Oh, sorry.
All right, so I have 1 second. I'm computing. Ten. 6 brothers and 4 sisters.
Okay, so I have 2 brothers and the rest are sisters. So 2 brothers and 4
big family,
4 sisters.
So.
Okay. Next question. Those 2 questions that, as far as with the siblings, and this next one, there's no name, so we can shout you out.
But you know who you are, so we're still shouting.
But I also put the question at the bottom. What was the biggest factor that made you move back to America?
Answer.
I guess just the biggest factor was that I was missing home.
Okay. Yeah, that was kind of one of the biggest things too. With Elijah being on the way, it was something we prayed about and kind of got peace about what we were doing as far as moving back to the States.
Oh yeah.
And so like, it was perfect because for him to be coming, Dede has the support here, whether from her family or from my family. She had the support system more here than she would in Kuwait. With 2 children, that's a lot. Plus, we also said that when we went to Kuwait, we really didn't want to be there past 3 to 4 year because Gabby's starting school, so for her to get adjusted.
2 years.
2 years? Was it 2?
Yeah, it was 2 years.
Okay, well, anyways, within that 2 to 4 years, okay? I love your wife.
I love you, honey.
She's awesome. And so yeah. So you know, those were really the biggest factors for us transitioning back home. So, but we do miss our friends and family in Kuwait as well. So
that's funny. That's actually the next question
Yeah.
from Ali Ahmad. Did I pronounce his name?
yeah, Ali Ahmed.
Yeah. So this person says, "Do you miss Kuwait?"
Yeah, so we miss the people. We miss the difference as far as like the culture.
Yeah.
Because it was definitely interesting living in Kuwait. It was definitely fun times and also some, you know, not so fun times. But it was still a good experience, man. Meeting so many people, befriending so many people from so many different places. It was definitely a blessing. Also, our trips too, to be so close to that region, we got to see a lot of that region, and it's been really a blessing. That's what we really do miss about Kuwait as well. So, but thank you for your question. Oh, Shucky Ducky now. It's one of my friends. Hey, Ruth. Okay. Oh, okay.
She said you are disturbing his nap, mommy. Oh, that little face. And of course, the star of the Jones family, little Gabby.
No, I thought you had a question. Next time you ask a question. Okay? Ruth McCoy.
This next question is from Tai Tai. It says, would you guys ever move the whole family back to Kuwait again?
I don't know.
It's possible.
It's very possible. You know what I mean?
I don't feel a no in my heart. So
yeah, you know, we don't know. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. Me and my wife are we're ones that we really pray and ask God's guidance and leadership. And so, you know what I mean? You never know where God would have us go. You know what I mean? I think when we got married, we really didn't picture ourselves being in Kuwait or even leaving the States. And so, you know what I mean? You never know what may be in the future. And so, if God opens that door, then heck yeah, we'll be back in Kuwait.
I feel like his head looks weird.
Little bobblehead.
Over here.
Yeah, he's knocked out. Like, close up, baby. Close up.
Close up. Oh, okay.
Put some sleeping music to it too. Anyways, and forgive me guys, I do have a little headache, so if I'm not as lively.
Gabby, we have a question for you,
baby.
This is a good one. Okay, come over here.
Come on, go. Turn around. Elevator up. Okay, question.
Hey, Gabby, what is your favorite thing you like to watch on YouTube?
What is the favorite thing you like to watch on YouTube?
On TV.
Whining.
Yes.
So, I'm pretty sure Dede's gonna have some subtitle to this, but that is Ryan's toy review. She loves
watching
Ryan's toy review. Thanks, baby. You did good.
Yay.
You wanna go back to your office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
She has a little office she made. She's doing some paperwork for us. You know, she's gonna be processing our paychecks and everything. She's awesome. Now she's asking for compensation. She's asking to be paid in cookies.
Okay, what has been the biggest difference in working in Kuwait versus the U.S.? This is to Rashad.
Well, one of the differences about working in Kuwait compared to working in the U.S., I mean, to be honest, the hours, because I think a lot of contractors in Kuwait, no matter what you do, really don't work normal, what we consider like normal hours here. We always, I don't know if you ever heard the phrase of 9 to 5, which is just basically 8-hour shift, 5 days a week, 9 to 5. So we work kind of less hours here in the U.S. majority of time on average. Not everybody, everyone has different schedule, but I think that was really the biggest difference is the hours and as well as the days off, because our weekends are Saturdays and Sundays. So with Kuwait weekends being Friday and Saturday, it kind of threw things off a little bit. And so, I mean, I think that's one of the biggest things that was a difference.
I forgot to say who asked us this question. It was actually Brandy Young. We actually went to church together. So, thanks, Brandy.
Hey, sis. What's up?
Okay, so the next question Brandy asks, all three of those questions is from Brandy. The next one is for me. She said, I miss you too. Brandy's such a sweetheart, you guys.
Yes.
I wish you guys could meet her.
She has,
yeah, she's a sweetheart. So what's your biggest transition from one kid to two? I mean,
tell us.
I guess basically summing it up, I don't know, my biggest transition. I guess my biggest transition is, I don't have as much time For myself, I know that might sound selfish, but it's very important. I'm learning it's very important for me to take time for myself, so I may be in a good position to take care of our 2 kids. Because in the beginning, like, it was really rough. Rashad was here for like 2 weeks and he went back to Kuwait, and then I was here for like 2 or 3 weeks by myself, and that was like super hard. Trying to find a balance of taking care of a toddler. Y'all know how Gabby can be. Like, she loves to play. Like, she's just a very active toddler. And mothers, you know how time consuming a newborn can be. So that was super hard, trying to find a balance of giving him my time, because he requires a lot of time because he's eating like every 2 to 3 hours. And Gabby wants my attention, but I can't give her my attention because I'm feeding him or I'm doing something with him. So that was kind of hard, but thank God I overcame, because, like, to be honest, I really made sure that I kept God in my heart and my life, because I feel like I would have went crazy, because it was just crazy, you guys, because yeah, it was crazy. All the moms out there know. So just time, I guess.
Shout out to my wife.
Right.
This woman is a superwoman.
Oh.
Okay, I would call her, talk to her, and she'd be doing 6 things at one time. And so she's awesome. For all you mothers out there with multiple kids, you know what I mean? She almost had to be a single parent because I'm in Kuwait, so there's nothing I can really do. You know, and so she's moving, shaking, getting things done. And so all you women out there, single women or single parents, or just parents, period. All you women out there are amazing. Those that are faithfully raising their kids, and so you guys are awesome. I only did it for like 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks by myself. Can't imagine doing that every single day of my life. So shout out to single parents out there. Y'all are freaking amazing. Y'all are the heroes of this world. Amazing guys. We appreciate you guys so much. You guys are raising the next generation of leaders, so appreciate you. Yeah. And so, anyways, thank you for the great question, Brandy.
Okay, this is from Carolyn Joe. I actually went to Bible college with her. So, hey, Carolyn.
Yeah.
So her question was, what is the hardest part about being back in America? The hardest part.
You did that there for a minute.
I would just say the transition from, like, because we had an 8-hour difference, but like it honestly, it hasn't been that hard, I don't think.
For me, it sucks.
I was just, just being jet lagged. Yeah. Like, but that's like the beginning part of it. It has been that hard. No. It's like all glory to God. Sorry to hear Gavin background. All glory to God. Like, the transition from America to Kuwait has been a breeze. Like, everything fell into place. All glory to God. Like, I'm getting a car, a place to stay, getting furniture and stuff like that. All that stuff just went smoothly because we pretty much had to start from scratch because we didn't have a car or any furniture or anything. So, like, other than just being jet lagged and making sure Gabby was good with the transition from America. I guess one thing that came to my mind, Gabby was like potty trained really good in Kuwait, and now she came back like what the heck is potty training? I mean, like, she is potty trained. We're talking about as far as like at nighttime. She pees on herself at night. But during the day, she's pretty good. Well, sometimes she has accidents.
Yeah, and sometimes not. Not all the time. Actually, she's really been good in recent week or so. I
guess that's not the hardest thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a rough thing when you. Now, mind you, okay, just to give you an example, Gabby used to wake us up walking in our room like a dang on scary movie. Just imagine this little figure walking in the dark, just with a blanket. You don't know what it is because it's dark.
Oh my gosh, there was one time she was standing right in front of me. I was sleeping
like this.
And I woke up and it scared the mess out of me. Probably not like that, Rashad's being weird.
I have to too.
He's being dramatic, it's not like that.
You scared me. Okay, anywho, hardest transition for me would be time. Sleeping, or like sleep schedule. I am just completely off.
He's a trooper though, because I've been kind of forcing him to stay awake though.
Yes, the first night I'm like, man, let me sleep. No, you gotta stay awake. But anyways, aviation first. Love the name. What is the most?
The most thing you miss about Kuwait.
Most thing you miss about Kuwait?
That's a common question.
Yeah, I mean that seems to be the common question. Once again, that's we miss the culture, we miss the people, we miss just being able to being on that region too has been pretty awesome. Being able to experience and go and travel out. All right, last question comes from 511 Records. Interesting name. Is it easier raising a child the second time from previous experience, or is it just the same as the first time? Actually, go ahead. I'll let you answer first.
And then you can say your opinion too.
Okay.
But well, to be honest, he's only 7 weeks as we record this video. We're actually recording it the day before you guys are gonna see it, so that's pretty cool. So I mean, to be honest, because it's only 7 weeks, we haven't really experienced much of his personality. But what we can say is that he is different than Gabby, as Gabby was a baby. Gabby was a very happy, almost a perfect child, but she wasn't perfect, of course. But she was almost like a perfect baby. And I'm not saying that he's not perfect, but he's just different than Gabby. That's what I'm trying to say.
So every kid is different. So
I mean, it's not the same. It's different.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's different. But I think for the common things you deal with as a child, okay, with your first child, I would say that you more worried, more antsy, more anxious about stuff. But with the second child, because you've already been through certain stuff, now I pick him up and I put him on the shoulder. And I'm like, before with Gabby, I'm like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not hurting her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with the second child, it is. I would say. I can say 100% that it is easier on you as a parent because you're not as worried or as scared because when you already have a child and they've reached a certain age, you're like, well, I know I can do it because we did it with them. Now, to allude to what my wife was saying too, though, that kids are different. So the experience with him is different from the experience with Gabby because Gabby was
Let's chill.
for the lack of a better word, she was a perfect little child because the typical things that parents say, your kids whine through the night, you waking up all hours of the night to get it. Gabby wasn't. Gabby slept. She ate. Only time Gabby cried was when she was hungry or when she needed a diaper change. That was it. Otherwise, you could put Gabby in the crib. She entertained herself. Pretty much like what she's doing now. You know what I mean?
He cries if he wants to be set up and get gas in his belly.
He just when he wants to be held. Because I think his frustration is that he's very observant. So you'll watch him watching everything. He wants to move. So he's moving and he's swinging and he's trying to move and he can't. So he gets frustrated and so he wants somebody to help him move. And so I think that's just one of the differences in our child. So that was our last question. So first of all, we appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts. That's one thing I wanted to definitely acknowledge. I know Dede's already been doing the vlogs here already. But this is kind of a new start with me. We're all being here. Team Jones is whole again. In America.
And because with Shad's back, we're able to do a little bit more exploring. So if you can if you want to see anything Pacific in Ohio, let us know and we'll try our best to show you guys. But we want to do a little bit more exploring, show you guys a little bit more of Ohio.
And tell us the videos you like. You know what I mean? Because one thing I was noticing, I was going through our videos and I noticed that you guys really like our mall tours and the Q&A stuff. If you really like the Q&A stuff, hey, I don't mind sitting down having these conversations. It's kind of funny though. Every time we get ready to do one, I always get a headache or something happens. So it must be that we're meant to do it. So, but anyways, let us know what you like. And also, like I started off too, I wanted to say we just appreciate everything that we experienced in Kuwait. That was a wonderful and amazing time there. You know what I mean? It had its ups and it had its downs, but through it all, it was a great opportunity for all the people we met, from LCC to people we work with, to friends, families. We appreciate you guys. Middle East as a whole, the subscriber base that's in the Middle East, no matter whatever part of you're from, we appreciate you guys sincerely from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for allowing us to come into your home and allowing us to experience it. We appreciate that so much. I can shout out. There's so many people I want to shout out, but I won't. You know who you are, my friends and family there. I got to see a lot of you guys before I left, so just wanted to shout out and say I love you guys. We'll miss you guys. you have my information. Hit me and us up. If you don't have my information, hit us up on the comment section below. We're definitely more than willing to try to see what we can do to make you guys happy, because you guys are the reason why we do this, and so we appreciate you. So anywho, as my wife, I feel her telling me in her mind that I'm talking a little too long. And so we love you guys. Come here, Gabby. She's watching paper float by. As we leave, is there anything you want to tell them?
Oh, she got cookie in her mouth.
Oh, got a cookie in her mouth. And so, oh Lord.
Alright guys, don't forget to click that thumbs up button and subscribe.
Down below. And share the videos.
And don't forget to keep the faith, enjoy family, and have fun. I'll see you guys.
See you guys later.
In our next video.
Come on, Gabby.
Bye.
Bye.